Fellas, is your lady helping your elevation or is she hindering it? How do we know? How does one judge? Well, let's get into it on the other side.
Greene, optimal happiness guy, is a Renaissance man, a part of the talented 10, published author of Amazon's #1 new release, Optimal Happiness, Love Ain't Never Been Enough, certified image consultant at Becoming Enhancing Growth, LLC, entrepreneur of Body Goals and Still Happy.
Welcome, YouTube. Thank you for joining to another episode of Optimal Happiness Guy. You could have been anywhere in the world you wanted to be, but you're taking a few minutes to at least hear me out. I truly appreciate that. And in honor of International Men's Month, this month of August is International Men's Month, as I mentioned on a prior video. So in honor of that, I'm going to have another discussion that's catered towards the lions. Most of my talks are geared towards the lioness, but today we're going to focus on the lions. I know some of you ladies find that enjoyable, as many of you hit me in my DMs and sidebar conversations saying, talk more about the men. Why? I don't know why but never mind. Let's not get into that. So today's topic is your lady helping support your elevation or is she hindering that elevation? All right. How do we know? Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. Maybe she's trying. I almost forgot my light. I'm getting better at it. I just got to do a little sooner. But maybe she's helping. Maybe she isn't helping. How does one determine that? All right. I've identified 5 things that I want to share with you. These 5 things are not the end all be all, but it could be something that can help you consider things, reconsider things, give you some food for thought, and maybe just take a deeper look as you interact with your lady friend or your wife. All right. Number 1, diet. Diet is ultra important in people's lives, in our lives. We should be trying to find better food, healthier food, smaller portion control. Is your lady helping you with this? She may not be able to help you. Some men are stubborn, set in their ways, get upset, may make the situation worse. But is she trying? Is she offering new foods, healthier foods, trying to reduce your portion size to give you more portion control? And if you're a guy that has good eating habits or better eating habits than she does, is she helping reinforce those eating habits? This is very key. And it's something that you should take a close look at, guys. If she's just letting you eat whatever you want to eat or like offering you food that's horrible for you, it's not a good thing. All right. So reevaluate your situation. Take a look at your situation and see which side of the coin your lady friend is falling on when it comes to your diet and helping nurture you, right? Nutrition, nurture. Diet is a huge part of that. It's very important. Number 2. Does she punish you by withholding sex? What does that mean? You do something she don't like. She's upset with you. She's not happy. She's not in the mood. She don't have to have sex with you, right? I get it. Makes total sense. Of course she doesn't have to have sex with you. I'm not talking about in those drastic situations. I'm just talking about generally speaking. You have to be careful, guys. You know your lady's habits, how often she likes to have sex. Her libido and her sexual appetite. You come to a point where you understand her patterns, right? And you also understand if you've done something that she doesn't like or she's upset with you. This is very important. Does she try to punish you by not having sex with you? If she does, she's attempting to condition your behavior. All right. And that's something to keep your eye on, guys. All right. We all have needs and wants and desires and roles that we fulfill in each other's lives, men and women, vice versa, right? Men for women, women for men. And men don't typically do this, I don't think. Men don't typically stop doing those duties, those obligations that they have towards their woman when they're upset with them. But women do. There's a lot of men that sleep on couches, get put out of their bedroom, out of their bed, in the home that they pay bills, may even own, solely own. And she's upset. And because you watch the Cosby Show and maybe even your parents, and you've learned this thing, either consciously or subconsciously, you get upset. And just because you're upset with the man, he can't sleep in his bed, in his room. You want to put the man on a couch. I did a video about the psychological abuse of women. That will fall under that category. All right. So be mindful of that. Punishing you by withholding sex. All right. Number 3, is she nurturing? Is she in tune with your wants and needs? Does she massage your back, your neck, your temples, your feet, whatever else you like massage? Does she understand your patterns, when you would like to eat, the foods you like to eat? All right, your stress levels, your triggers, how to relieve your stress. Does she pour into those things? Is she nurturing? All right. Very important. If she's not nurturing towards you, it's something you want to keep your eye on, evaluate, reevaluate, maybe even renegotiate. Number 4, does she respect you as a man, as a person, and as a man? All right. It's very clear to me when a woman respects a man and how she interacts with them. But red flags, things to look for, fellas, if you don't know, her volume when speaking with you. Her volume and her tone is very important. Is she loud talking to you? I see this a lot with people that I know, people that I don't know. They're a lady loud talking them. And I just don't understand it. I hadn't had those problems, and I never will, because I don't play those games, right? You don't loud talk me. Watch your tone, watch your volume. All right, let's be respectful. It's a sign of respect, guys. You got to be careful. Another thing to watch for, matter of respect, is she cutting you off when you're talking to her and when you're talking to other people. When you're talking to her, it's pretty clear. If she interrupts you, cuts you off repetitively, that may mean something. But that's one level. Another level is you're having a whole nother conversation with your boy over here. And she hears you having that conversation. She don't care. She inserts whatever she needs to insert right then and there while you're talking to somebody else. Watch that, guys. That's a telltale sign that she may not respect you to the point that you need. Speaking aggressively to you. MF this. Calling you, using curse words when speaking to you, right? It's a sign of her being aggressive. And that aggressive sign is a sign of a lack of respect. All right. So watch that. The other thing regarding respect is, does she seek your counsel on matters? This determines if she values your feedback, your thought process, your knowledge. It's a sign of respect. All right. We all have people that are assets in our lives and wealth of knowledge in certain areas. And we go to those people. Hey, let me bounce this off of you. Give me your thoughts. What do you think about this? That's a telltale sign. All right. If she doesn't seek your counsel, she may not respect you, guys. All right. Number 5, does she accept you as a person of authority in her life? All right. Does she view you as a person that she has to answer to regarding different things in life, her behavior, her goals? Does she respect you, her actions, her decisions? Does she view you as a person that she has to answer to regarding those? All right. A simple illustration of this, I like to talk about lions and lionesses, right? The lions in the lion kingdom, the lionesses do the majority of the hunting and caring for the cubs and the young. And they bring that stuff back to the male lion, right? The hunt, the food, the male lion gets to eat first. The male lion doesn't do much most days. But sometimes they chip in and bring down a bigger beast, right? Because they're more physically dominant. But what they really are doing, that as the most value is protecting their kingdom, their tribe. All right. They have to defend that. They have to put their life on the line and defend that. Right. So most days the lion doesn't do much. The female lion does most things. All right. And we're animals. It's similar. It's very, very similar. All right. And the other thing is does she follow your vision and your tangible plan? Right. And I say tangible plan because all men are not worthy of being followed. All right. She's just not going to jump on board and follow your plan just because you're a guy in most cases. It's not a wise thing to do. But if you have a plan, a tangible plan, step 1, step 2, all the way to 10, 15, 20, a goal, a strategy, does she follow that? That's very important in determining if she views you as a person of authority. All right. So guys, take a look at these 5 steps and measure your lady against these things. And this will give you a good idea, because if she doesn't view you as an authority, then the way the female male dynamic and relationships are set up, it's probably not going to work for you. And if it does work, it's not going to be a lot of happiness in there for you. All right. So take a look at these 5 steps, reevaluate your lady, make some decisions based off of it. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. Give me your honest feedback. All right, let's have these conversations and these discussions, and let's do the work. All right. Shout out to all my lions, all my lionesses. Let's do the work. Let's keep improving. Till next time, Optimal Happiness Guy. I'm out.
Brian Greene, Optimal Happiness Guy, is a Renaissance man, a part of the talented 10. Published author of Amazon's #1 new release, Optimal Happiness, Love Ain't Never Been Enough. Certified image consultant at Becoming and Enhancing Growth, LLC. Entrepreneur of Bodyguard